Well, if you want it so badly, here, come and get it.
Hey guys, it's me, Sonic.EXE. I've taken over Benji's computer and have him captive. In order to free him, you need to start twerking. With a dog shit.
Something you guys should know about me is that I'm a massive Sonic fan. Like, massive. I've loved Sonic for like a good chunk of my life. I played only Sonic Generations, I'm not gonna lie. But I love seeing him, I love watching him. You know, I loved Sonic so much that when I was little, I used to pray for him to be real.
3.
That's why, when I was thinking of video ideas, I thought about how Halloween is coming up. And then I thought about my youth. And two things came together in this fusion flurry. I remembered Sonic.EXE. Mainly, I remembered how there's so many Sonic.EXEs now. Like, you can't go anywhere without seeing Sonic.EXE. Heck, I even made my own Sonic.EXE. Meet Lean Sonic. He's evil, but like, he also drinks lean. I'm funny, guys, right? Right?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Look, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I have never really been scared of Sonic.EXE. I was more scared of Tails doll. This thing is way more terrifying than Sonic.EXE by a shit ton. But I thought that maybe if I read the original story, the original Sonic.EXE story, it would be more interesting, right? More scary, more terrifying. The story starts with our main narrator, Tom, speaking about how he's a massive Sonic fan, how he likes the classics and the newer games, and how he was chilling one day playing Sonic Unleashed, you know, the werewolf one, when he noticed out of the corner of his eye that there was a mail package. A package from his best friend, Kyle, who he hasn't seen in 2 weeks, which, I don't know, I don't see my best friends, like, you know, in months. Anyway, Kyle left a note for Tom saying that, hey, please do not play this game. It ruined my life. Do not play this game. Do not. And of course, Tom, being a massive Sonic fan, he decided to not check up on his friend and play the game. This is lore accurate, by the way. Tom then begins to experience some strange happenings with the game. The title screen becoming a dark, twisted version of itself. And how there's only 3 selectable characters. Tails, Knuckles, and Eggman. Obviously, being a smart gamer, actual line, he wasn't scared by any of this. As a matter of fact, he was eager to play it more. Having no other option but to pick Tails, Tom jumps into the game where he's on Hill, Act 1. He proceeds to walk to the right for at least 5 minutes, until coming upon Sonic, with his back faced the other way. Right before Tails reaches out his hand and touches him, Sonic turns around with the same dark, bloody eyes he had in the title screen. And he says,
Do you want to play with me?
Tails is then transported to a level called Hide and Seek, where he has to run to the left, with Sonic catching up on him. Sonic proceeds to get faster and faster while flying, not running, because, you know, that's not like his entire thing, running, but, you know, it's whatever. As Sonic gets faster and faster, he eventually catches up with Tails, where he lunges at him, and the screen then turns black. The narrator was scared about this for a total of 10 seconds before shaking the shock off, indicating that he has no survival instinct whatsoever. He then proceeds to both play the Knuckles level and the Eggman level, where both characters suffer a strange and terrible fate, just as Tails. I should also mention that while reading the Eggman section, that the lines hyper-realistic show up, because Sonic.EXE shows up in this hyper-realistic dark room, And he says this because you can apparently see the lines in his fur. And it's just like, what? Why? The game then cuts to a hyper-realistic photo of Sonic.EXE's face. He then says,
I am God.
before lunging at the screen, causing it to turn black. The story then ends with the narrator saying how Sonic.EXE is the living embodiment of evil, how he's evil incarnate.
Oh my God, bro, is dick riding all you do?
He then hears whispering, where he turns around and sees that his Sonic plushie, once innocent and pure, has been corrupted by Sonic.EXE with dark, blood-stained eyes. Now, that was, interesting to say the least. It's safe to say that this story did not age well. It aged like freaking spoiled milk. This story was definitely not as cracked up as it used to be, or ever. Now, there are sequels to this story, I think both official and unofficial, and then there's also a remake. I'm not gonna read those here because after reading this, I'm kind of like, it can only go downhill from here. But if you guys do want to see that, feel free to say so in the comments and like the video. But anyway, let's get to the Sonic OCs. Now, the original Sonic.EXE story was, well, mid at best. It was so mid that I'm surprised that people would look at this and decide they want to make something out of it. But people did. A lot of people did. I want to introduce you guys to Lord.EXE. Now, Lord.EXE is from a version of the creepypasta where Sonic.EXE is this eldritch abomination with a cult following him. Lord.EXE is one of the most popular Sonic.EXE OCs. I'm pretty sure people know him more than Sonic.EXE. There are dozens of Sonic OCs. Some of them have really good designs like No More Innocence, Rewrite, 2017X. Now, I'm 900% sure that you pretty much seen a majority of these guys from Friday Night Funkin' mods. That's how most of them got popular. But to this day, they are still making like Sonic.EXE OCs. I'm pretty sure one day, you know, if there's a modder in the audience, you know, you can make lean Sonic. Yeah. Maybe? No? I just wanted to make this video to highlight some popular Sonic.EXE OCs in this fun compilation.